Hey guys, welcome back. I already did a video on solving equations that have fractions. What we call this solving rational equations. I want to just go on and do a few more problems that I think are going to be helpful. Now, once again, anytime you are trying to solve an equation, you cannot solve an equation that has a fraction, so you got to get rid of the denominator. First thing that you should do is that anytime you have an x squared in the denominators, you should factor it and write them in linear pairs, okay? So this here could be x times x minus 2. That's what I would do first. I would get rid of this by rewriting x times x minus 2. That's what this is, okay? So once I get that, I'm done with this person. All right. So if you saw the last video, all you have to do is put each piece on top of each term. So x goes on top of each, and then we're done. You go to the next person. X, I already have them. Then the next one is x minus 2, so I need that. Okay? So now let's see how we cancel. So x cancels out with x. You're left with this times this, because they're both on top. And then this cancels out with this cancels out with this. Now, you just continue by figuring out the product of x minus 2 times x minus 2, which is x squared minus 2x plus 4, and that equals to 4. So you get x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals to 4. We know that we cannot solve quadratic equations unless there's a 0 on one side. And now I'm going to factor this. And then x equals 0 and x equals 4. You can slow down the video if you need to. Now, 0 does not work because if you put a 0 here, you would get undefined. So you have to check your answers. Typically, one answer will be rejected, so be very careful. The 4 ends up working because you could put a 4 here, and 4 squared is 16. 16 minus 8 does not give you a 0. You can slow down the video, try to watch the first video before you watch this one so it can help you with these problems. Okay, how do I solve this? Once again, 3 is just an integer. You can write all integers as the number over 1. So in this case, I just have to put x plus 4 on top of every one because I need an x plus 4. I need an x plus 4, but I already have it up there. And then there's a 1 you really don't need anything for, right? So in this case, since I don't need to cancel out the denominator because a 1 is okay, you're going to do 3 times x plus 4. Here, I get rid of the x plus 4, I get a plus 7. And here, I get rid of this, and I get a 2. 3x plus 12 plus 7 equals 2. 3x plus 19 equals 2. 3x equals negative 17. Divide by 3, and you get this. So I hope everybody knows how to solve linear equations. All you have to do is minus 19. 2 minus 19 is negative 17. Okay. One more problem. Once again, we can do y minus 1 on each piece and y plus 5 on each piece. And that would get rid of this and this. Whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. So boom, boom. You're left with y plus 1 times y plus 5. Boom, boom. You're left with y plus 4 times y minus 1. Now you're going to just do your little foiling. Y squared plus 5y plus 1y plus 5. Every time you guys FOIL this, remember you need 4 pieces, okay? And then those 4 pieces hopefully will become 3 pieces because the middle always goes together. Not always, but most of the time go together. So that's y squared minus 1y plus 4y minus 4. Be careful. Minus 1y plus 4y. 4 times 1 is 4, so 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Okay? Now, you are solving a quadratic equation, so you have to bring everything over to the opposite side to get 0 on the right side or the left side, it doesn't matter. But since they both have y squared, I'll bring everything over from the right to the left by doing the additive inverse. So minus y squared minus 3y plus 4. This crosses off with this. You're left with 3y plus 9. Some of you can look at this and say, oh, if y was negative 3, it would work. Yeah. Or you can go back, minus 9, right? Because we no longer have it in a quadratic. So now it went back to linear because we got rid of the y squared. So you get 3y equals negative 9. And then if you divide by 3, you get negative 3. So that's how we do these problems. I put an 11-minute video up right before this. You should watch that. It's very nice and slow and neat. I hope this was just more to advance for anybody who wants to do more problems. Take care.